Hey Legends, how's it going? So welcome to another episode of Let's Talk. Okay, so it's been a little bit since I've done one of these things. I think it's been over a month and a half now because like of the whole Japan thing and New York. So yeah, there's no specific topic for this video. It is just the plain old Q&A like the earlier Let's Talks. So yeah, I'm just gonna go right into the questions here. Okay, so I'm also now going to say everyone's name when I read their question. So please don't blame me if I butcher your name, because I will probably do that at some point. There's only one name that's really getting me here, but other than that, I'm fine. We're good. Okay, first question from Emma Haddock. Haddock, yeah, that's the name. Now that you've been to Japan, do you have any other place or any new place you want to go? I mean, I still want to go back to Japan, and I think it's highest on my list, but other than Japan, because I'm a Japanophile, I think anywhere in Asia would be really cool. I like how exotic it is, and Asia's cool. So yeah, anywhere in Asia, really. Like, I was thinking maybe Korea, because I'm interested in learning Korean, because I think it's a very cool language. So somewhere in Asia. China would be cool. Southeast Asia would be cool. It would all be cool. From Becca_Simo? I think it's Simo. Do you plan on settling down in the future or permanently traveling? This is a difficult question because I haven't actually decided for myself what I'm going to do when I'm older about this specifically. I think, oh, voice crack. I think I will settle down, but I don't know. It's difficult because like I really like traveling and I really like seeing new things, but I also really like being in one place and having that familiarity and a house and stuff like that, so it's difficult. But I think I'm leaning more towards staying in one place. So yeah, probably staying in one place. But on a side note on that, I would still travel a ton, like probably a lot more than your normal average Joe who just lives in one place. I would still travel a lot. I would just live in one place. That guy, Florida68 or Florida, I'm not sure. You could have been the rapper or just the state. What is something you've always wanted to do? I think maybe skydive. I've always really wanted to, well, not always, but over the past, I'd say 4 years, I think I really want to skydive. Because that seems so cool to do that, to fly. Literally, well, kind of fly, but like fall, essentially. I really like roller coasters, and I like the falling feeling, and then also it would seem to be really cool, or it seems that, like, I'm bad at English, I cannot speak English. It seems like it would be really cool to be able to like, almost like fly around and like maneuver in the air, and then it seems like it'd be really cool. I really want to go. From Molly B, which country in Europe are you most excited to see and why? I think Germany, because I think maybe Germany, I'm not sure. Maybe Ireland, I don't know. But for Germany, it's just because the majority of my dad's side, my dad's ancestors, are from Germany, as our last name, Knorpp, or Knorpp in German. Probably not pronouncing that the real German way. But yeah, I feel a lot of kinship with Germans for some reason. Maybe that's why. And it seems like a cool country. I like the weather. I like cold and dark. And is Germany cold and dark? Yeah, Germany's cold and dark, right? Yeah. I like that. And it seems like it'd be cool. And yeah, maybe that. I don't know. And then Ireland, it's simply, the people seem so nice. And I love Irish accents. I'm being a little bit shallow here. But yeah, I want to visit Ireland, and we're going to do that in a month now. That's crazy. We only got a month. So yeah, that's probably the other country. I'm not sure. And then also it'd be cool to just visit like, I don't know, everywhere really. It's difficult. Let's see. From Nightmare_1112, how long have you been skateboarding for? I've been skateboarding since I lived in North Carolina, probably about 2 years now. Yeah, so not very long. I'm not very good at it. I'm simply I do cruising, so that's why I had a longboard and a pennyboard. I don't do tricks. I ride it around. I use it as a mode of transportation, and even then I'm not that good. I actually haven't had a skateboard since New York, sadly, because we had to get rid of it because we moved to Europe, obviously. And I didn't want to pay for like the shipping fees and stuff, so I kind of want to buy a new one while I'm here, but I'm not sure, because also there's not very many good places to ride it, because the thing about the roads here is they're really, really pretty and really awesome, but there are also a lot of, like, cars go really, really fast here on country roads. The speed limits are very high, at least it seems like they are, and the roads are tiny, so it's not the safest thing to be on a longboard, especially on these curvy, dark roads where you can't see around the next bend. That wouldn't be very safe. So I wish I could here, but I don't think I will. Sadly, I don't know. We'll see. I have a month left to decide. Okay, and now from Jojo_5780, or it might have been a 6. I don't know. My handwriting's terrible. I can never tell if it's 0 or 6. How many languages do you want to learn, and what would they be? I want to learn as many languages as possible. I think highest on my list right now is obviously Japanese, because I'm already trying to learn that. Korean, French, Chinese, Spanish, and then some cool Middle Eastern language, or other Asian language. I really like languages, and it seems like it'd be great to know a lot of languages. Like, one of the reasons I picked Chinese is because 1.2 million people speak it. Billion, not million. Billion people speak it natively, and it's the most spoken language by far. So it seems it would be cool to know that language. And I already got English down, which is, like, a lot of people speak English. So I mean, I kind of got English down. I'm on shaky ground, especially when writing. But yeah, I think as many languages as I can. Like, I think I'll just kind of hammer away slowly at languages for the rest of my life, because it seems like, why not, right? Like, if you have free time, why not be learning a language? Because it'd be really cool to know the language, and also it's good for your brain. So yeah. From Carly Mix, I don't know, with a Z at the end, 28. Do you have a girlfriend? Now, the reason I bring up this question is, first, I think 3 or 4 people asked, and then also standings on this have changed since I last answered this question, because when I last answered it was probably like 9 months ago or something like that, and because I was still 15, I could not date yet, because in our family we do not date until we're 16, and now I'm 16, so standings have changed. I still do not have a girlfriend, and I still have yet to go on any dates, but that will probably change very shortly. The problem I have right now is I live in France, where very few people speak English, not French, everybody speaks French, and I don't speak very much French, so that's difficult, and I don't know that many people outside of our church, and the church building we go to is an hour away, so it's difficult, and I don't drive because you can't drive until you're 19 here, 18, and I couldn't drive anyway, even if that wasn't the case. So right now it's difficult, but I do plan on dating when I get to Ireland, at least, because they speak English. I might date while I'm here, I'm not sure, but yes. I don't think I will have a steady girlfriend until later in life, but I will definitely date. I won't go steady, because it doesn't make sense as a 16, 17-year-old to be steady, because it never ends well that way. At least it seems like it doesn't. So yeah. Sorry, I have a little bit of a cold right now. But yeah. And by the way, if you want me to make a video, I mean, there's not much to talk about, but explaining that whole thing, my love life kind of thing, I could make another Let's Talk about that. So if so, I don't really know what I talk about. I don't know. Well, either way, I'll put a comment down in the comment section below, and you can respond to that comment with any questions you would have if I did make a video about my love life, so I would be able to answer them, kind of thing, because I don't know what I talk about. I don't really have much of a love life, so there wouldn't be much to talk about. So yeah. So that's all the questions I'm going to answer today, but there was a lot of questions about what it's like being in France, specifically culture shock and how it compares to Japan, the culture shock in Japan and stuff like that, and how I'm adjusting. And the reason I didn't answer any of those is because I'm planning on making a full-blown video about that in about 2 weeks. So I will answer all those questions in depth. So yeah, don't worry, I will answer those. But either way, that is all for today's video. Again, if you do have any questions about my very limited love life, you can go reply to that comment down below. If you have any ideas for future Let's Talk topics and or just questions, you can also comment those just down in the comment section. And yeah, so that's all for today. I guess I will see you next week.